Hi, today we'll be seeing a demo around how AI modules can help us make the content accessible and compliant with the policies like HIPAA. So, firstly, we'll be looking into the actual demo where we'll be seeing the content that we have entered and how AI helps AI suggests the issues with accessibility with the WCAG guidelines and similarly for the HIPAA policies. So let's start with the demo. So firstly, I'll create a content as blocks. This is simple content type where I have a title and a description field. So I'll create a content first. So, okay, and for this, I have a content ready, which I'll simply just paste here. Okay, so right now this is a very plain content. What I'll do is like I'll add some contrast issues over here so that we can see the issues suggestions by the AI. So I have created few styles which would be like contrasting with the background and the text color of this heading. So I'll simply add some of those here and here in the link I'll add yes. So now I made the content not accessible basically, and we'll check now how the AI suggests what all suggestions that the AI give us. So I'll simply click on the evaluate readability tab, select my field and score my readability. So it would take some time. Yes. So you can see it has shown me that my score for my content is 60.22, explaining that the text is really easy to read. So this is for the part of the readability. This is the part of the accessibilities where I can see the WCAG guidelines. Like the AI check the content with these guidelines and suggest me these fixes. So it is simply telling me to change the color of understanding hypertension header, which is this one, to darker color because the red might be difficult to see for a visually impaired users. So this so is it's telling me to change this color to a darker color so that it can be helpful for the visually impaired users. Second point it has suggested me is like add more descriptive text to the hyperlink here, which is this, such as click here for additional information on hypertension, direct content change. So this is also again for the accessibility part. And if you see the suggestions around HIPAA issues, so your patient name is present, date of birth is present, medical record is present, diagnosis is present, treatment plan, prescribed medication, and lifestyle changes as well. So basically, in the HIPAA guidelines, it is strictly uh, for like not good to mention the patient personal information in any blogs. So this part it should have been removed, which is what the AI is suggesting in the HIPAA issues. So what we'll do is like we'll remove these, we'll make these changes, and let's retest our content score and check what all things it can provide again. So firstly, I'll remove this part because this is a sensitive information for of the patient. Then I'll remove this red heading which it suggested here, and it has suggested like add this part instead of the year. So I'll copy this, I'll click here, I'll change the display text here, update it. Okay. Oh, I guess this is mistake. Yeah. So I've made these changes. Now let's see what is scores us again. Okay. So it has given again the score. So see here that no HIPAA issues are detected. Whatever changes we made uh, regarding the policy, patient's personal information, it is working. The second thing is like change click here in the sentence for more info. Click here for additional information on hypertension. So it is asking us to change this entire part uh, to click here more info and making it more descriptive. And the second point is change the white and light gray to classes with more contrasting colors to ensure readability for individual and visual impairments. So this point basically is like I have added a gray color here, and for the link I have added a white color. I'll show you in the source quickly. So if you can see here, in the example in the href, you can see I've added a white color here, and in the h2 class I have added a light gray color here. So it is basically telling us that the header would not actually have a contrast with the background. So either change that or remove that. So for right now, since I don't have any other css settings made here, I'll simply remove it, and then I'll check it. So here, I guess after we made the change, it has not been there. So what we'll do is like simply we'll check here. We'll remove this. We'll add a new link here. Display text, and the link URL was example.com for right now. Sorry, sorry. Here also okay. Insert. So I'll retest my readability. So finally, you can see that there's no accessibility issues detected, and there's no HIPAA issues detected, and our content is now perfectly compliant as well as accessible. Uh, so now we'll see how it is actually being done. So if you go through the AI content suggestion module, so in Drupal there's a content suggestion module which helps you to evaluate the readability of your content, which I simply did there. And simply just add a model which you would like to evaluate your content, and make the prompt uh, customize, which would simply like change the I've changed the prompt here to check the WCAG 2.1 accessibility and the HIPAA compliances, and I've specifically asked it to provide the results in a format so that it won't get mixed up, and return it in this format only, which we just saw in the which we just saw in the right part of the content in the evaluate readability tab. So yeah, this was how it is done. Thank you.